Jordan and Rico, let's get you set up for the VPS stat. So here's our sheet that we're working with. I have shared this to both of your emails. Rico is the Gmail. Jordan was your CMU email. Okay, let's take a look at this first tab. This is the season VPS. So this will add up the total for all the practices. This one is an example of just 1 day of practice. So if we go here and put 100 points for player A, we can see that it will appear in the totals page. Okay, here's going to be the tricky part that you guys are going to need to know how to do. After you're done the September 11th practice, okay, now you want to duplicate that, rename it to September 14th. Just to make sure that you guys got that one, you would go to whatever here, right click on it, okay, duplicate, rename it to September 15th. Now here comes the really tricky part, the one hard part of this whole thing. When you add the September 14th right here, you got to go back, and in this little thing you see it says equals September 11th. You got to go plus September 14th, click that box, boom. That way this page knows that you have the September 11th plus the September 14th, and then you're going to drag that formula over the whole page like that. That way I can have a random stat here, okay, on the 11th, that'll pop up here, and I can also put a stat, let's say that, boom, and that'll also pop up on the main page. Well, I would have to put it here, and then it'll pop up on the main page. So you guys see how we can do a running tab there. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, what are we statting? So we have the September 11th practice. Keegan, our student manager, is putting our practice film here in Slack every day, not in the general tab, but in the practice film tab. So what you can do is starting with September 11th, click on that, send you to YouTube here, boom. You can set up your screen however you like. Probably do something like this. Boom, boom. Okay, you got the practice film. You got the spreadsheet. Okay, then you'd wait for something to happen in practice. Okay, Mick missed that shot. Let's say Mick was player A. Okay, that would be a field goal missed. He'd still be at 0 points. Let's say he had an assist. Let's say he had a turnover. Let's say he had 2 rebounds, whatever. Eventually the practice will go on and he'll have whatever it is. And then his VPS score will be calculated out that way. What is the VPS score? It's just this formula right here. It's basically all the things you can do well in basketball over all the things that would hurt your team. If you have over 1.0, it means you did more good things than bad things for your team. A good score is over a 2. So it just kind of helps us see where players are at. So there you go. That's it. If you got any questions, let me know. Once again, the big thing will be adding the tabs each day and making sure you go back to that. And then from there, it's just watching the practice film, putting the stats in, and just being thorough and attentive to that. All right, guys. Hope to see you around. Catch you later.